Hi, and welcome back to the channel where we talk about everything eBay related and more, selling, drop shipping, even anything that you want to do eBay. We'll talk about and see how we can actually help here. All right, okay, so what we're going to be talking about is how to make your first sale. How long does it take? I think it's a question that's really been asked me a lot of people, or people we want to help and understand. This whole strategy will be about talking about your first sale on eBay. Now, this can vary from particular account to account, to person when it comes down to eBay. And I think one of the things that you really got to understand if you're a new eBay seller and what to sell on eBay, and also what is selling and what you're trying to sell to somebody, and it's got to be thought about very, very well. It's not a situation is how long before you make your first sale, because there's a number of factors always got to be put in here. The first thing is first, when it comes to your first sale, it's really depending on obviously how much work you put in, and B, what the item is. Now, I'm just going to demonstrate on the screen here and to show you that between the two here, this is what you've got to look about. So what we got here is a product that is a light. Okay, now this is the actual concept behind it. Price. Okay, will somebody be willing to pay for this item, and how long will it take, or whatever the situation is. Now, is again how you got to think about it is how long does a person also when does a person actually buy these items, and how many times do they buy them? Okay, now think about it. This is like a toothpaste. Everybody buys toothpaste, and again it's a recurring product and everybody buys it in, versus a light here which is £105. Is it convenient to send this particular product? How long will it take to get here? The factors stack up. So if you're looking for a quick sell, think about an item that sells quickly. However, it could be a situation whereby this item that you're trying to sell also has a lot of competition. Or again, if it does, and the same token, you've got to ensure that your item is quite different and it serves a different purpose, and obviously you put a little bit more extra work to get this in. All right, so think about that very, very carefully. And if you're wondering where I got this item from, obviously same situation. Here it is on another particular item, another particular page coming from AliExpress. So this is coming from China, and think about it. The element of accessibility, and also the easiness to get this particular product. It's very, very easy. People may jump on it very, very quickly and get enough to get your first sale. Let's go into a different area. A pencil case. Now, this is what I was saying. Price wise, it's low. A pencil case is in demand because obviously people want to go to school. People may want it for the children. There's a lot of it can sell very, very quickly. It's an easy item to ship, those types of things. So getting your first sale can be very, very easy if you know what you're looking for and you want to do. But we as humans, unfortunately, we want, some people want the magic button where you press something and obviously money comes flying out. It doesn't actually work like that unless you've done a lot of good research in the first part of the actual looking for what to sell, and ensuring that you can get an item that works well. From my perspective, I have sold an item and under 1 week. The reason why it worked like that, because the item was on demand, and I can tell you it was a VHS cassette tape. Well, this one I will say again, no, it wasn't actually 1 week, it was actually 3 days. The reason why, but again, looking at this scenario, if you're selling things around the house, things that are in demand will sell very, very quickly. And this particular thing, VHS cassette tape was very, very old. Not many people get them. They don't really sell them anymore, and to get them brand new is very, very difficult. So that's how you've got to look at when you're doing your research when it comes down to eBay and selling things online. If you really want to try to do these things, think about, is it in demand? and do your research first, making sure you understand what is on the screen and how, if it's in demand, there's a lot people sold. And this is a strategy you can look at. How many of these particular items sold? Because you can click through and obviously look at the actual selling items. As I said to you before, when you go into your eBay and choose the actual option to say, okay, what item sold, and when, in the menu, choose the menu down at the very bottom, what's sold. Now, once you find out what's sold, you can get an average idea if that is an item to really go after. Now, when you've done that, and then play around with that. Remember what you've got here. You've got sponsored ads. Don't use this as a gauge to understanding what has sold on eBay, because these particular items, they have a situation whereby they're paying to be at the number on top. Obviously, they get a lot, sold. And another thing that I've explained to you about these bigger watches. Now, this could be very well also, and again, a key indicator to understand there's people watching for this to have the price to go up and down. Now, it's sometimes good and sometimes bad, but you've got to understand, this sometimes it may be a good indication, but it may be also something that is a bit of a red herring. But again, look at it to say, okay, hey, a lot of people are watching that as well, and if they do, it can be good. And this is what the type of things that you want to do. Do you need lots of feedback to get lots of sales? No, you don't. Again, depending on the particular product, if it's in demand, a lot of people will act with you because they want that particular item. Remember what goes on when you actually list an item on eBay, you probably come up in the ranks in the top, and over the period of time you fall down. So this could help if you're in a category, or if your particular product is somewhere that you can be found very, very easily. Your sale maybe may happen very, very quickly. Number three, when it comes down to eBay, I was saying, is that if your listing is actually has a good title and it's obviously searchable, this will help helps you get in your first sale on eBay. Very, very important is to get a good title that makes some sense. Your objective is to write at the title that's descriptive, where somebody is actually going to match the keyword. I've seen some dreadful titles. Now, some people may not even type this in, but this person has sold 3 of them. But however, if you could think about it, this is a snake light. So we want to put a snake LED. The word light. Okay, it doesn't really matter what order it goes in, but we try to be very, very descriptive. And when it comes down to this, will help you making your first sale. I will say strategy wise is this: I will sell low first here, price wise and affordable, and ship very, very quickly and on that. So meet all the terms and conditions of eBay as quick as possible, where you can actually sell this very, very quickly on the account, and ship very, very quickly to build up the reputation of your account and to get your first sale. But if making your first sale is not really that really too important, it's being consistent here. Being consistent on eBay is a lot of people fall off, and you can imagine how many people come on eBay and get frustrated because they're not making any sales. Look at the items they've chose because it's not working in their favor. Because that means that if you're not making any sales, the reason why being is the process you've chosen to get that sale is probably wrong. That's all it is. Yeah. So if it's not working, think about what we can change. Yeah, there are a few things that you can change in the whole process of your research stage, your sourcing staging, your titles, and how you look at things. Don't try to copy 100% of your competitor, because you'll probably get exactly the same results. That's the situation now. And remember, these people have been here for quite a while, so you're not going to actually just magically pop up here and start to go against them. So think about this: getting your first sale on eBay comes with a bit of thinking. And it's most important that you think very, very carefully when it comes down to the eBay platform and how you go about trying to get the first. If you like information that we're providing, why not comment below? Have your say, share your opinion, and we can even solve some of the problems that you may be facing along the way. Like and subscribe to the channel to get exclusive updates on when things change on eBay and very more. That's it for now. Check out all the other videos that you may have missed here on this channel.